that the media should not be treated like this. Sakal, this is immature and childish. Childish behavior from the grand old party.
And Shivani, even Motilal Vora came and said the same thing. So therefore, it was just lip service, Sakal.
There is division.
There is a big divide. There is a big divide in the Congress.
Sakal, you've been reporting on this. This just shows how party that claims to be freedom fighters in our country is. You know, they can't make up their mind whether they stand for these values of free press or they don't.
Absolutely, and we've been talking about the divide in media, but then there is absolutely a bigger divide when it comes to Congress cadre, the Rahul Gandhi camp and the senior cadre. We have to talk about the way Motilal Vora ji, he actually came back. First he crossed us, he did not stop because obviously he did not understand what's going on outside. He wasn't really aware on record about what was happening inside. Then he took a U-turn and he chose to talk to us, and all that transpired between Republic team's crew and him, we have aired that. And after that we had Janardhan Dwivedi, he also got inside. That time he did not stop, but when he came out, he chose to stop. He stepped out. We broadcast those visuals live. But the massive takeaway from that conversation with Janardhan Dwivedi was that not only has he condemned this kind of behavior, although Motilal Vora ji talked about the fact that he's going to pick it up with Randeep Surjewala, but what is more baffling is that Janardhan Dwivedi, who has been a journalist himself, said that ये कांग्रेस की tradition नहीं है, ये हमारे इसमें नहीं होता है. लेकिन what really made him aggressive and little uncomfortable was the fact that when I asked him that is Sonia Gandhi tried to protect Shashi Tharoor, and that was a trigger point. That was a trigger point, and then that's when he stopped that entire communication line with Republic TV. Till then he was talking to us and he said that I don't subscribe to this kind of pushing, shoving of reporters. Congress party believes in democracy, but then if Congress party believes in democracy coming from the Janardhan Dwivedi, who is one of the senior most general secretaries of the party, who has been talking to me, who has been talking to Parikshit on matters which are of extreme importance when it comes to party's position. But today I think it's a complete Republic TV at loggerheads with Congress. But the bigger message that's going out, in fact, for the first time that we've been talking about, Shivani, that for the first time in Indian television, one particular television channel crew has been physically pushed out. Police has been brought in as we speak. They continue to stay put here, monitoring each and every word. And as we speak, some of the cops are also videographing this in your cell phones. And for the first time also that a channel is actually filing a case against the political party, and not an ordinary political outfit. It's about Congress party, one of the oldest, the party which has been there at the helm for so many decades. Parikshit and Shivani.
This, Parikshit, very quickly, this move is going to define the Congress party. This intolerance that they keep talking about but are exhibiting towards us. Journalists who just want to ask questions, you should be taking questions when you're in national politics in public life. If you don't want to answer them, say that we do not want to answer them, but do that on record. Do not run away from the mics.
I just quickly want to make a point here, Parikshit, because you were there with me and you can take it forward. You see, as reporters, we're all entitled to ask questions. That's our job. And what those two media coordinators did, they were instructed, but they were tight-lipped about where these instructions are coming from. They said they are oral in nature, there is no written communication. Having said that, it could have been communicated to us in a pleasant manner, in a dignified manner. What is more brazen and shocking is there was absolutely no need to provocate our video journalists. Push, and that's what, when they started pushing, when they held him by camera, and let me tell once again our viewers, all this pushing and shoving and physically pushing Yashpal, a video journalist, has been captured live. This all is captured live. That's what made it ugly. That's what triggered the whole spectacle, and everybody kept watching, including our fellow journalists. Some of them came out and watched that. Yes.
I'll just make a point. You know, these are people I interact with every day. Sanjeev, one of those media coordinators, he speaks very cordially on a daily basis. Manoj Tyagi, and let me tell you, when I walked into the AICC headquarters, he came to me and shook hands with me and said, "Kaise hain aap?" You know, but what I was shocked about was that minutes after that, when they told me कि आप बाहर बैठ जाइए, आप अंदर मत आइएगा इस प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस के लिए. हाँ, मतलब आप अंदर जाएंगे गलत हो जाएगा और सबको बुला लीजिए. आज बस मत कवर करिए. So just imagine they got orders from someone to keep Republic out just so that Shashi Tharoor can come and can continue with his agenda and just speaks what he wants to.